Okay, so this is part 2 of representing ratios using a tape diagram. Okay, so this problem is a lot more difficult than the previous one. Tom and Rob are brothers who like to make bets about the outcomes of different contests between them. Before the last bet, the ratio of the amount of Tom's money to the amount of Rob's money was 47. Rob lost the latest competition, and now the ratio of the amount of Tom's money to the amount of Rob's money is 8-3. If Rob had $280 before the last competition, how much does Rob have now that he lost the bet? Oof. Okay, so let's just highlight all the information we need before we start organizing them into a tape diagram. Before the last bet, the ratio of the amount of Tom's money, so Tom's money to Rob's money, was 4-7. Okay, so last bet. And then after the latest competition, the new ratio is 8-3. And then if Rob had $280 before the last competition, so how much money does Rob have now that he lost the bet? Okay, so let's write everything down. Okay, so now we have got the information down. Before, the ratio of Tom's money to Rob's money is 4-7. And then afterwards is from the ratio of Tom's money to Rob's money is 8-3. Okay, so for this problem, we need two sets of tape diagrams in order to compare and find the answer. So again, let's get the graph paper out, get a ruler, and then start graphing. Okay, so here this is the before ratio. I use 4 boxes to represent Tom's money and then 7 boxes to represent Rob's money. Okay, and now we need to graph a second set of tape diagram to show the ratio after the last bet. Okay, so after the last bet, Tom's ratio increased to 8 boxes, and then for Rob, it is 3 boxes. Okay, so when you go back to the question, Rob had $280 before the last competition. That means this part here represents $280. Okay, so 7 boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If 7 boxes shows you $280, then to figure out how much is each one single little box, you do 280 divided by 7. So 280 divided by 7, that gives you 40. So each one little box here means $40. Okay, so let's go back to the question. How much does Rob have now that he lost the bet? Okay, so that means you need to find these 3 boxes down here. Okay, so if each one box is 40, then that means this part here is 40 times 3, which means it's $120. Okay, so there we have the answer. Let's write it down in a complete sentence. Okay, so there we have it. Rob has $120 now. Okay.